Hey everybody, Brent Florica here. Welcome back to Sketchbook B. In today's episode, we are going to be making some adjustments, some updates, if you will, to my avatar logo, my face logo that you see at the end of my videos or on my YouTube channel or my online shop, or it's kind of all over the place at this point. I like it. And, you know, I originally did it I needed something to fill that space and scribbled something out really quick and ended up really liking it. But I feel like there's some stuff about it that makes it look a little bit dated and that I don't think is going to age very well over time. I'm trying to get the channel looking more cohesive from a visual design standpoint. So this is kind of the next step in that journey. And so I'm just going to be freshening up the logo, making some adjustments to it, giving it a bit of a redesign and a fresh new look that will hopefully age well over time and that I won't have to keep updating because it's looking, you know, tired and kind of old. So here goes. We'll see what we come up with over the course of this video. Be sure to comment below and let me know which options you think are the best as we're going through. And if you enjoy the process, feel free to leave a like. I really appreciate it. Alright, without any further ado, let's get into this process and see where we end up. I'm really excited. So to get started, I open up Sketchbook Pro and this file that I have prepared beforehand with space for 8 of my logos, and here it is, you know, starting with the original, the classic logo here. And, you know, I'm always going to be a little bit attached to this logo because it was, you know, the one that started it all, the first version of my Brent Florica avatar that I used on the channel. But it's time to freshen it up and, you know, bring the channel's visual design aesthetic together in a more cohesive way. So let's see what we can do. First, I play around with a border. I really like borders on things. You know, I think it just kind of ties it up nicely, and I feel like that's something the first one was lacking. So I was thinking about, you know, doing something with gold or maybe silver, and so I played around with a few different ideas for a border that was right to the edge of the circle, and then another one that had the border inset a little bit, so you could still see a little rim of the image behind it. But ultimately, after doing both, I definitely prefer the version where the border is right to the edge. I don't like there being an extra little bit of space there that I don't think helps in making it crisp and clean. I also really like the gold and the silver, but just not with my original red-yellow background. So, you know, the next step will be to adjust that. I removed the background gradient of the red to yellow and just isolated the sketch of me, and then I just started playing around and updating that a little bit. I instantly loved the way it looked just on the white backdrop. I feel like that really cleans it up, and immediately it was like, oh yeah, this is definitely how I was picturing this in my head. Anybody that knows me really well, especially anybody that has seen my office and my desk, knows that I'm a really organized person. I like things to be really clean, really crisp. I like white. You know, I like things to just be really clean. And that's what I'm trying to incorporate here, something that's going to be timeless and that's going to last, you know, and age well over time. So the white definitely did that, you know, and especially with that border, I think it's going to look really sharp. Then I just went into the sketch itself, and originally I was going to redo the image of myself, but once I started playing with it and adding more highlights and shadows just to make it a little bit more polished than it was, I guess, adding that extra little bit of depth, it really came together, and I decided that I'm going to keep the original line work and you know, as a tribute to where this all began, this artistic journey that I'm on here on the channel. So I adjusted a couple things. I didn't leave it exactly the way it was. Just some lines that were kind of placed in the wrong spot, because this was a really, really rough sketch originally. And you know, I fixed my teeth because I placed them really off center, and bam, just those few little tweaks and adjustments, and I was really happy with the result of that logo. Just a little side note here, I'm really excited to share that I'm now over halfway to my 2020 goal of 50 subscribers. So thank you so much to all of you who have supported the growth of this channel so far. And if you're not a current subscriber watching this right now and you want to be a part of my artistic improvement journey going forward, why not jump on right now? We've got a brand new logo. It's almost like a fresh start. Why not jump on the train right now and have some fun with art and creativity, and watch me progress from beginner to one day maybe something more. Now the question was, do I go silver or gold border? What color of shirt do I do to complement that? And so, I copied the white background logo over a couple times and started making adjustments and doing some variations. So, it's a toss-up here because I really like the sort of teal on silver combo in that first white background design. Just that cool color on cool color is classic and really sharp. So I really like that one, but red is actually my favorite color, so I wanted to try one of those. I thought red and gold would be maybe a sharp option there. But also, in general, my kind of my business brand, even outside of YouTube, is generally purple and gold. So I wanted to definitely try a version like that as well. And I included with the red and purple, a silver border option as well. So after doing all of that, in the end, I really like all of them. And I'm actually struggling to come up with just one to go with here. So I'm gonna need some help here. I'm going to number all of them, and that way you, as my faithful viewers, can give your input in the comments section. So please leave a comment, cast your vote, let me know which one you think I should go with, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to narrow this down by myself. Well, we got to the end of the process, and I can honestly say that I don't have a favorite at this point. I like a lot of those last ones, so I'm going to need your help. Please let me know in the comments which design you think I should go with. Sketchbook B playlist is up top, King's Library video storybooks are down at the bottom, and I will see you next time with my new logo.